Hi guys and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have a perfume haul and I just realized I have one more perfume that's on its way. So I'll break in at some point and show you what perfume is on its way. I was thinking about what I have coming in. I was like, oh yeah, my mom had that Macy's deal that we picked up a perfume at. So that one is coming up. You'll see it with my Macy's stuff. Before I get started though, please do consider liking and subscribing if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell and let me know what perfumes you've picked up. If you've tried any of these, let me know all the details down below. So I have been on a low buy / no buy for basically a little bit in May, but June, July, and now we're in August, and have not been really looking or trying to get too excited about perfumes because as a school teacher, adjunct professor, I don't have paychecks during the summer, so it's been a real tightening of the budget. And even this past year, I feel like I've been trying to not buy as much. Not always successful with that, but I do have some Ipsy Deals that I got that I have been holding on to. I think I got them in June and then a few things in July. It was my birthday month, so I wanted to get some stuff. And then also, yeah, just there were some deals and things. So we're going to let's start with the Ipsy Deals. So the first thing I picked up was this set from Commodity. This is the Scent Space Bold, and I have another one that's the white one. I don't remember what that is. So I thought I would do a video on the differences between the two. And these are so light. This was so light. But I want to kind of test out Commodity. I have one in bold, I think, that is juice. And then I think I have gold. I have two small ones that I picked up at Ipsy in the past. So I want to do a Commodity video eventually. That's why I picked those up. Then I picked up a rollerball of Skylar Cherry Baby, which is black cherry, rose, and cognac. I was nervous about the rose because I don't always love rose with fruit. I know it's a very popular kind of combination, but sometimes the rose just isn't it for me. I want to smell the fruit. So let's see. I know. It's a rollerball. So these I always decant into sprayers. It kind of reminds me of Tom Ford. Lost Cherry. Just a little bit. We'll see. Actually, I'm not going to keep the box. What am I doing? So we'll give it a go. See how it performs. These next two were the best deals I think that I have ever gotten in the history of everything. They were $6 each. They came with a Ipsy bag, so I have yet another one of these little guys. Although this one has a smiley face. I don't think the other ones I have a smiley face. And then I have this one. So got those, and then I got each perfume with the bag for $6. I don't know what Ipsy was thinking, but they were obviously a little crazy because I got full-size fragrances from Favorite Daughter. This is Italian Summer. Let's see. It's supposed to transport you to the Amalfi Coast. Fresh citrus, coconut water, vanilla orchid. Sounds lovely, right? And the packaging is very nice. The boxes, they have like the little flowers around the top. Let's give it a spritz. Ooh, magnetic cap. Oh, this is pretty. This definitely feels beachy. A little bit more coconutty, but slightly reminds me of light blue. Like that citrus in there, but with like a coconut overtone. I like this one. This is nice. Maybe this will be my scent of the day because I haven't put on perfume yet because I have been filming and just lots of things going on. I got a second Favorite Daughter. This was what the other little bag came with. And this is the Grecian Nights, let's see, Water Lily, Gardenia, Nectar. Okay. This one's going to be a lot more floral. Same type of beautiful packaging. Same as the little... I have a oil of this in a rollerball that I picked up earlier from an Ipsy deal. It came with a lip gloss. Oh, this is pretty too. This one is definitely more of a light floral. I don't think this would be too overwhelming. I think if you wanted just a nice light floral, like, that's what I'm saying. It's a very light floral. I like it. Is it my favorite? No. But am I excited to test it out more for $6? Yes. Let's talk Macy's, because there's one of these that I almost forgot that I never showed you, and that is from Kapari. This is the Pink Guava Hair and Body Mist. I love this. I saw some gal on Instagram, she works at Bath & Body Works, and she had gotten this and she loved it. And oh my gosh, I love this too. The sprayer though, if you spray it a lot, it will leak on your hands. So sprayer not so good. It was $29. They are selling Kapari now at Macy's. I did get to use my beauty cash for it, my 5 off of 25 or 5 off of 20. So yeah, you can see I have a little dent. I set it aside because I haven't been wearing as many body sprays this summer because I've been testing out a lot of perfumes. So I don't want to interfere with that. But oh my gosh, it smells so good. Was really happy to have picked that up. I'm pretty sure this came from Macy's too. It is a mini from Giorgio Armani, My Way. It's just, just a little tiny guy. If it didn't come from Macy's, I don't really know where it came from. I don't think it came from Ulta, but I do have this little guy that came in something. So as promised, I have the perfume that I ordered from Macy's. I also have one that I ended up picking up on a whim because I was in Miniso and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So first up is Jo Malone. And let me tell you, I'm so disappointed to have this plain old, boring Jo Malone, because in the photos on Macy's website when I ordered this, it had a special raspberry ripple. Well, I'm spoiling it, but it had a special box that was specific just to raspberry ripple, and it had a bow that matched this bow around it, and I was expecting that. So I was very disappointed when it was just the plain old box, and I was like, really, why? I get that it's easier and it's cheaper to just have the same box for everything. That's fine, but don't put it on a website and put it publicity photos out that it's a special box that looks like it has like a cone on it and has the pretty bow on it. Don't do that. Okay, so we have Raspberry Ripple. That's what I picked up. I love the bow on it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It has like kind of a typical Jo Malone label on it. I do really like that it is pink though. That makes me happy. So this one, I sprayed it on my skin right afterwards, as soon as I got the box, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with this. It smells so good. It reminds me of something, and I'm trying to remember what it reminds me of. I cannot. There is something similar that I have smelled before that it reminds me of, but to me, I get the fruit. I get the raspberry, maybe a little bit of like a black currant kind of coming in there to deepen it, and then like a patchouli. There's a definite depth to this. This does not smell gourmand. It smells like a perfume. It smells like a beautiful perfume though. I'm really impressed with it. I wish I had gotten a larger bottle now, but I have so many, and I was like, no, I'll just get the small one. And I really wanted the bow. My mom had a 20% off coupon for Macy's. This smells so good. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love it. Very glad to have gotten it. And yeah, it's a good one. Go smell it. Nordstrom was doing a promotion where like they were doing a milkshake to go with this, and I went to Nordstrom and I almost ordered it, but I really wanted a coffee. And I didn't want to be walking around the mall with 2 drinks or spend that much money. So yeah, this is very nice. The other perfume I picked up was this guy. This is from Miniso, and they had a tester of Belle, and they had a whole bunch of Snow White, and then they had like 2 Ariel, and I was like, well, I love Ariel, so I'm going to get her. It was $17.99. I have no idea what it smells like. It just says Fantasy Flower on the box, and I broke the seal so that I could open it with you, but I have not smelled it. That's what the little bottle looks like. So it has a little charm on it. It was $17.99. The Belle was kind of a sweet floral. It reminded me of something. I could not put my finger on what it was, but it did kind of remind me of something. And there you see that has a little pearl. Does it smell slightly shampoo-y? This, I wonder if they're all the same scent, because this kind of reminds me of what I smelled on the tester of Belle yesterday. Very interesting. I'll try to give it a go, but really I got it because it was Belle, and I was like, it's so cute. Now, the big thing is, do I put this with my Disney? I have like a Disney shelf of fragrances, and most of them are like Airval, but I have like a couple others in there. I used to have my Define Me Ariel there, but then I got Barbie and Ken, so I moved them over to a spot together for Define Me. But I have another Miniso that is Snoopy. So do I put this with Snoopy, or do I put it up with Miniso? I mean, or do I move Snoopy up with Disney? I don't know. All right, and one last one from Macy's is this BG set. This is a Eau de Perfume Coffret set, and there are 4 perfumes in here. These are all 20 mils, and these were, I got this for 15 because I had a 10 or 5 off of 20 for my beauty box, and I used that, and this was $20 on sale. So I feel like good deal. And I apologize ahead of time for butchering some of these names because I know I'm going to. First up though is Elixir de Cassis. The top notes are blackcurrant, strawberry puree. Ooh, that sounds good. Mid are wild lily, red poppy, and rose. Base are deep woods, tonka bean, and smoked caramel. The lids don't go on and off too bad, or too easily. This reminds me of Strawberry Letter from Fleur. Like a lot. This is really pretty. If you like Strawberry Letter, this is a dupe for it. I'm excited to smell the rest of them now. This is Syrup de Fleurs. That's what I'm going to say. So top notes are goji berry, bergamot zest, and peach pulp. Mid are peony petals, jasmine sambac, and base is patchouli and whipped vanilla. I like the sound of the base notes. Anyway, I just thought they were so cute, the little bottles. This is very, very light compared to the last one. It's very pretty. I don't know if it's a dupe for anything, but it's definitely a fragrance I would wear. Like, I feel like it's very unassuming. It's just pretty. It's fading really, really fast, though, unfortunately. I wonder if my... Nope, that smells like Strawberry Letter. It has literally been one of my favorite scents for the past year. I have been head over heels with that scent. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. This one right here. I don't know. I could look it up, but that would mean I have to go upstairs to get my computer or get my iPad because I don't have either of those with me. It's just me and my phone, which is what I'm filming on. Oh, I forgot to tell you notes. Notes are green tea and pear nectar. Mid is fig syrup, suede, herbal moss. Base is cedarwood and warm amber. I don't dislike it. I don't particularly like it. It isn't one I would want to wear off the top of my head. Like on initial spray. I will try it on my skin though. There's something in it that's a little aquatic, salty, which I don't usually like. So there's something in it that is a little off-putting. That's my least favorite. And my last one is Essence de Vanille. And the notes on this are lemon zest, lychee accord, and grapefruit. Mid is green apple, white lily, and cashmere rose. Base is vanilla musk, blonde woods, and tobacco. Ooh. This is sweeter than I was expecting. I definitely get the lemon in there. Essence de Vanille, I was thinking maybe something closer to vanilla skin. But this doesn't really smell vanillic to me. It smells like a fruit, citrusy. Like a light citrus. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't love it either though. So if I was going to rank them, I would say the green one is my least favorite. Then probably the Essence de Vanille. Then I would go with the Syrup de Fleurs. I like it. It's nice, but definitely Elixir de Cassis, my favorite, hands down. Next up is one that I picked up off of Amazon during Prime Days because it was $15. It has been on my radar for quite a while, and I was like, I gotta get it. So it's from Aroma Concepts, and it is Batik, I think, and it's supposed to be a watermelon scent. And for 15 bucks, I was like, how can I resist? I do have an Amazon Chase card, even though I hate Amazon. I don't know. Don't ask how that happened. Oh, it is a nice watermelon scent. I have worn it once, but I have definitely wanted to wear it again, but I've been trying to keep all of my purchases corralled so that I could talk about them and not forget about anything. But this one is a fun watermelon scent. I don't think it was going to probably last that super long, but definitely if you want a sweet candied watermelon, it is a good one. Which reminds me of another watermelon that I picked up at Marshall's. Oh, my lid is already cracked on this one. That's annoying. This is It Girl Juice's Watermelon Twist, and they had several of these at Marshall's. I picked up another one that I need to return, actually. Oh, this is pretty. This is very, very light. It is a sweeter, lighter version of Batik, but this one, if you see it, I would recommend it. They also had a banana one that was pretty good, but was trying to be good, had a $10 reward. Well, my mom had a $10 reward from her TJMaxx card, so use that for this. It's nice. I like it. I've worn it once. It is pretty light. It doesn't last super long, but you know, that happens. Yeah, I'm breaking in here again because I mentioned that I was going to return this fragrance. Well, I waited too long. It was more than 30 days. And normally I'm driving by Marshall's about once a week. Yeah, I haven't. We did go by Marshall's on my birthday, but I didn't feel like going in and making a return, and I should have, because now I'm stuck with this perfume. It's fine. So this is what it is. This is the perfume I picked out. This is called Whipped Cream and Berries. It's part of the True Beauty, or True Fragrance and Beauty. I have some other ones. This one was $16.99, and I love this bottle. Like, I always am. They always catch my eye, these bottles. And I smelled it in store, and I was like, oh, this smells so good. I didn't spray it. I never spray them. And then I got home, and I was working on like my Bath and Body Works, and I was like, it smells like All Eyes on Her. That's why I liked it, which means it smells like Burberry Her. Yeah, this does smell very similar to Burberry Her, so I think I need to start working on using up some of my Burberry Her fragrances. Maybe I should work on this one instead. I don't know. This one is huge. These are 3.4 ounces, so this is going to take me forever compared to my 1 ounce, or 1.6 for Burberry. But yeah, if you are looking for a dupe for Burberry Her, if you were sad that the Bath and Body Works didn't do a full-size perfume in All Eyes on Her, this is very similar. So I would recommend Whipped Cream and Berries. Then we were in TJMaxx, another one, looking for like snacks and stuff, and I saw this at the checkout, and I was like, oh, my mom was like, you have to get it. So this is one of the Tutti Delice by, what brand is this? By Coriana? I don't know. This is the Fraise Bonbon, which is strawberry. So we're gonna open it. We're gonna open it from the back though, because I don't have scissors to cut the little thing there. Oh, this is different than the one that I have that is the pistachio one. They've changed the bottles slightly. The other one had like a little cup it was in. This one does not have that, and it does have the little dollop of whipped cream. We'll spray it on the box. It smells like strawberry whipped cream. Like, it smells like if you took whipped cream and you put strawberry puree in it. Maybe add a little bit of cake. It smells good. Very sweet. Not super gourmand, but it does have a gourmand aspect to it. It's not strawberry pound cake though. It doesn't have that much cake. It's definitely more of the whipped cream. It's a fun one for $9.99. Not too bad, I don't think, at all. It even has the notes on the box. So top note is strawberry, heart note is whipped cream, bottom note is vanilla. So pretty close to what I just described. I picked up 2 fragrances from Fragrancebuy.ca because I had points that were going to expire, so I redeemed some of them for free shipping and got back on track so I wouldn't lose any of the other ones. And these were ended up being birthday presents. So first up is from, what is this? Armoff. This is Sterling, it says Sterling somewhere. Odyssey Candy, and the bottle on this just was very interesting, and I was like very intrigued, and it was very cheap too. So that's what it looks like. It has like a little cozy on it. It looks like a little thermos almost. The lid comes off like that. Let's give it a spray. This one's interesting. I feel like it's similar-ish to Yara. Not as good as Yara, but in that vein, but like also somewhere between that and Burberry Her, like somewhere in there. It's a very sturdy, heavy bottle, but it was kind of like, you know me, you know I like kitschy bottles sometimes, and this one was a cheapy, kitschy one, so that's why I got it. But the main perfume I went for was Guerlain. This is La Petite Robe Noire. This is the Absolute, and I have an extensive La Petite Robe Noire collection. People have started watching that video again and asking me questions, and I'm like, it's been a while since I've actually smelled and worn these. Not because I don't like them, it's just because I have so many and there's only so many I can take with me. But this is what the bottle looks like. So it does have like the new, and I guess every bottle has the same black dress on it now. You see my very whiteness up against the screen. How have I not worn La Petite Robe for so long? Oh, it smells so good. I feel like this is a little lighter. It's not as heavy on the green tea or the patchouli. It's a more fruity version, a little smoother, maybe a little, is there a little vanilla in there? Not vanilla, but something to smooth it out to make it a little less sharp, because it can be a little sharp. I'm so happy with that one. It smells so good. Might be one of my fall scents that has to make the trip home with me. Let's go to Sephora next. So Sephora and Ulta were doing crazy sales on Nest, and I ordered a couple of them. I ordered one from Sephora and Kohl's because I have a Kohl's card. See, shouldn't be using my charge cards, but I did. And then I ordered the other one on my Ulta card. So I picked up Indigo. Not that this is a scent that I've really wanted, but I was like, oh, I've been trying to collect the Nest because of the artists that they're all based on, and I love her artwork. It's something I studied in grad school. We had a course on nature, and that was one of the people we talked about. So here is Indigo. It is Italian lemon, orange bergamot, Moroccan tea, cashmere wood, wild figs. It's a little much for me, but I found out they're redoing the bottles, and I don't feel like they're keeping the essence of her art like they have in the past. I'm not crazy about the way they're going. They look like a cartoon version of it almost. Actually, this one is it is a little unisex, but it's very citrus, but not like an identifiable citrus, if that makes sense. I need to give this one a wear. That's one of my goals, probably, I don't know when, but I want to wear all of my Nests because I don't like give them a wear test. I've been doing that with my Zara's this summer, like trying to give each one of them a wear test, and that took up a lot of time because I have too many Zara fragrances. The other thing I got from Sephora was my birthday gift, so I picked up the Kiali set because it was the Burberry Her, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I have some minis in that, and then the Makeup by Mario, I'm not crazy about the lip balm because it does like have that plumping feeling to it, so I'm not crazy about that. But I decided I don't have any minis in Kayali, so I might as well get the free minis because it was my free birthday gift. So in here we have Fleur Majesty Rose Royale and Vanilla 28. Of course, Vanilla 28, I do have a couple of the 10 ml minis in, but this one is even tinier. It has a pretty dark juice to start with because it doesn't always start that dark. So I have that one, and then the Rose Royale, which I don't think I like. I remember smelling it in Sephora. My friend and I were like, too rosy maybe, but it doesn't smell too bad. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't usually use my minis. I just like to look at them because they're cute. Hopefully this perfume video is not too chaotic for you because I keep breaking in because I forgot things and now I've picked up more things and I don't know when I'm going to do another perfume haul because I can't really spray things around. Anyway, let's talk about what I've picked up at Zara because I stopped at Zara on the way home. I picked up Hypnotic Vanilla Bloom, and this is Pear Blossom, Vanilla Orchid, Jasmine, and Cashmere Woods. So what I did was I brought like a little post-it note from my school that we no longer have that program. So they gave us like all this extra paper. And so I just tore up little strips of that trying to smell them. And then the couple that I was interested in, I sprayed them. Oh, I'm tasting that. I sprayed it on myself and let it develop while we were still looking around because I've been burned too many times on Zara fragrances. I have so many in my declutter pile to like get rid of at some point. So anyway, that's what I did. And this was one of them. There was a couple that I really wanted to spray, but they didn't have testers of them. There was a couple that had testers that they didn't have the fragrances, and I was like, would have really liked that one. One was Cocoa Sunset. I think that was it. They had a tester. It smelled so good, but I was like, I don't want to order it. And then they had a strawberry one. I tried the banana one on my skin. Did not like how the banana developed. So ended up with this. It said it was $17.90, but they rang up $2 more than the price marked, which was a little annoying. And they only had one person doing ringing up, so it wasn't even like I could ask them to come over and adjust it because it's all self-checkout now. Usually you could check out in the kids department, and they sent me over to the women's even though I was buying kids perfumes. Anyway, Hypnotic Vanilla Bloom. It smells really nice. It has a beautiful vanilla to it, but like not quite a smokiness, but there's a little something else there that I'm enjoying too. Probably it's like the vanilla, not the vanilla, the jasmine and the tonka bean. It's almost like a patchouli, but not quite a patchouli, if that makes sense. So I got that. And then I saw these and I was like, I have to get them. But it doesn't look like they did all four. If they did, let me know so I can search for them. But it is Gryffindor. So I picked up Gryffindor, and I can't even read the back of it. It's tiny scrawl and it's in cursive. It's not great. So here you go. This is what it looks like. I did not get to smell these because they didn't have a tester out. Slightly masculine. Has a little bit of a sweetness to it though at the same time. Interesting. Anyway, I got it because it's Harry Potter and I will not be getting rid of this one. So, and as much as I want the House of Siege Harry Potters, these are more my budget. The one rang up $19.90 even though it was marked $17.90. This one was marked $17.90 and rang up $17.90. This one, then I got Slytherin, and Slytherin was marked $17.90, but it rang up on clearance for $5.37. So I was happy that this one rang up on clearance. I did kind of look on the website and was like trying to find notes, and I did take a screenshot of the notes because I'm learning if you can find the notes on Zara, just take a screenshot because you might never see them again. I actually think I like Slytherin a little bit better than Gryffindor, even though I'm a Gryffindor. This is more of an aquatic type of a scent. it once again has a little sweetness to it, which I think makes sense since was in the kids section. But those are the 3 Zara fragrances I picked up. With tax and everything, it was $46, $47, not too bad. Would have liked, there's, you know, a couple other things I was kind of interested in, and I didn't take video because there was too many people around, and the last time I was at Zara, I never uploaded those videos anyway, so, Last thing I picked up at Ross, because my mom and I stopped at Ross, and I saw this and I was like, oh, it's cute. But a guy had caught banged up in the sack. But this was $6.99 from Anna Sweet. It's just a little tiny mini perfume of Mermaid Fantasia Mermaid, and it's so shiny. But since I collect the mini bottles and I saw this one, I thought that's not too bad, and it was Tuesday, so she got her 10% off too. That's it for those perfumes, and now we'll get back into the chaos of the larger video. I gotta get some of these samples out of the way because they're just all over the place. So Macy's, one of the sets that I got on Instagram or Facebook, I didn't realize it was all men's fragrances, so they're all going to be passed along. So we have Polo by Ralph Lauren, we have Zara Forever Wanted, we have Gucci Guilty Essence EDT, there is an Invictus by Rabone, then there is Light Blue for Home, and that's Dolce & Gabbana, by the way, and then a Coach for Men. Yeah, all of those just automatically getting passed along. I did get another set, same thing, card from Macy's. This is kind of a mix, so I have A Million for Her from Rabone. I'm interested to give that a try. Passing along the John Veritos. This is XX Intense. Phantom Elixir from Rabone. It's being passed along, even though I think I want the little robot just for the bottles. Then we have Gentleman's Society from Givenchy. Idole Lait Parfum. I don't think, is this the original one? It's very hard to remember. I think this is just the original one. Our First Clean, yeah. So we're going to pass that one along. And then Prada Paradox Intense. I am excited to have a sample of that because I would definitely use that. I got more samples, but we're just going to talk about 2 more. So first up is from Charlotte Tilbury. They sent me a thing that was like, take a survey, we want to send you a fragrance. And I was like, okay. It was an email because I had done this before. So if you want to use 15% off, there's a code for you. And this time I got Joyphoria, and I have not tried this one yet. Let's see. Ylang Ylang, Solar Vanilla, and Jasmine Sandbach. So maybe it will be better than some of the other ones that I've tried because I haven't always loved all the ones that I've tried. And then one last one for Macy's that did I see an email for this? I don't remember, but I'm super excited because this sucker is so expensive and I've heard about it for years and I've never actually smelled the original. It is Baccarat Rouge 540. Yes, this is the only sample you got in the set, but it is a sample of Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Baccarat Rouge 540. So we will be using that and trying it at some point because, man, we do have more samples, like I said. We'll get to those, but these were the ones that we're falling about. We're going to finish with Ulta. So put in a couple different orders for free gifts. I had coupons, you know, things happen, and I was like, let's try this. There are some deals. So first up is Pink Hibiscus from Tree Hut. This is, does it give me any notes? Fresh hibiscus and juicy raspberry. This was $3.25, and I thought, can't beat $3.25. Don't love it. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of the raspberry, but it's not really a sweet raspberry. It's kind of like a dried raspberry, like if you had freeze-dried raspberries, that's what I'm kind of getting the scent of. Okay. Worth $3.25? Probably. I mean, glad I didn't pay full price for it. Then we have from Essence, this is the Juicy Balm Body Mist, and this was in the lychee scent. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. It does have 2 lids with it. And I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to get. This is like $6. It's okay. It kind of reminds me a little bit of 68 by Sol de Janeiro, like that dragon fruit one. I get a little hint of that. Might end up being a bedroom like pillow spray. Not crazy about it. I'm very happy about this one though. This is Santa Barbara Strawberry. This was also, I feel like this was on sale. I know I had a coupon when I got this, and then I got my box. It had been retaped together. It looked worse for wear, and this was missing. This was not in the box. Everything else was, but this was missing. So they had to send me a replacement one. I don't want to spray it in the cap for this one. We're gonna get out the fancy strips. This smells so good. Strawberry, Dewy Pink Peony, and Solar Musk. It's really good. I do have it in the oil because I picked up the oil during the Sephora sale because they had a set which was like $4 more, and you got the roller ball as well as the dropper one. So yes, this is a nice one. They were repackaging it. I don't think they're as cute. They have like the black boxes on them. I don't know what Nest is doing. Like, I don't feel like they're elevating. I just don't feel like they're as nice. And this is black cherry. There's more than one note. Okay, playful cherry notes combined with rich oud notes. And the sprayer on this one is so good. And so is the one on the Santa Barbara Strawberry. Yeah, I get a little bit of the cherry. This is definitely one I feel like you really need to spray yourself down in and really let envelop you. It's different from other cherries. It almost has like a, maybe that's the oud, like there's a greenness to it, if that makes sense. Like when you cut a limb and you have that scent. I'm getting just a little bit of that. I don't know, there's something in there. And then final perfume, I picked up Black Tulip. Like I said, I picked up a couple of these. Unfortunately, I waited too long for Rose and Lychee, and I did not get that one. I was planning to do another order for that one, and I just kind of put it off, and I didn't get it. So I missed out on that one, but I have seen these at Marshall's and TJMaxx in the past week or so, like when I picked up the perfume, when I've gone in recently, I've seen a couple of them, and I was like, oh, slightly cheaper than what I paid, but the hassle of returning it and everything I didn't feel up to that. Oh, this one's nice. Why have I not used this one? This is Violet, Jasmine, Patchouli, Pink Peppercorn, Amber Plum, and Black Cherry. This is sultry. This is like a little bit more sophisticated version of Jimmy Choo Fever. There we go. Kind of reminds me of that. Maybe a little bit more patchouli in there. This is nice. Not for this time of year. Too much for this time of year. But ooh, I need to wear this one a little bit more. But yeah, that's my last fragrance. I realized as I was doing the outro, I forgot to show you the other samples I had that I hauled from my house all the way here because I didn't have enough for another perfume video. So I have 2 sets from Macy's in here, I think. We're just going to try to go through them quickly. So we have Viva La Juicy Le Bubbly, which is the one that I have. We have, Carolina Herrera. This is 212 VIP Rose. I have not tried any of this line, so I'm excited about that one. Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. I've heard some good things about it. Like, it's a fairly decent one. We have Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Have it. Valentino Donna Born Aroma Extra Dose. Excited about that one, actually, because that's on my list. Irresistible by Givenchy. Is this the one I have? No, this is Nude by Velvet, so that's a little different. Idole Power. Have not tried that one from Lancome. We have Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Extra Dose. That one will get passed along because it's the male Then we have Narciso Rodriguez for her Intense. Excited to try that one. I think some of these might have come as samples from my actual Macy's. Definitely the Oh Splendide, because ooh, she messed up and she sold me Eau Tendre, and then I was like, I hadn't opened it, thank goodness. But I do have 3 samples of that. One just fell on my foot. Valentino Donna Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. Not my favorite of them. I need to wear it, I guess, more, give it a better idea. 2 more Extra Dose. I'm excited about that. I guess that's it. So yeah, a whole bunch more samples there. I've been trying to be good. Like, this is a pretty small haul for me, in all honesty. And I got a lot more mists and stuff. Anyway, let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you picked up any perfumes. Have you tried any of these? Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I can't wait to talk to you next time.